Opportunities are boundless.
What's going on, guys?
The universe supports.
This is Ajay, your online coach, coming at you today. This is 1760. Yesterday, from saying my statement, from doing my affirmations. And this is, like I said, this is a video diary for myself. I can't tell you anything different that's happened since I've been saying my statement. I can say that some things get a little challenging, get a little more challenging, and what I equate that to is sometimes things have to be torn down before they can be built back up. So if you got anything in your life that's going on, we all got things going on in our life. And sometimes those things may be a little opposite of what we're saying. But the goal is to keep going forward, because you have to break through. And sometimes when things start to change for us in our life, and they don't seem to go the way that we want them to go, then we stop doing those things. It's kind of like, I'm not a smoker or anything. I used to be a smoker 20 years ago or something like that. But I do know when you're trying to change things, things will change for you. Wait, let me give you a better example than that. I'll give you a better example, because this one here I know, and this one really made me stop doing it. And let me tell you this one. We try to build things up, try to tear them down, and try to get better. And I remember when I got a divorce from my wife. So, when things like that change, you start looking at a lot of other things. You start looking at horoscope, you start looking at God, you start looking at, your spirituality. So I said, I'm going to start reading the Bible now. So I started reading it, and I don't know how long I was into it. Wasn't into it for too long. Maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks or something. But I remember I got this job to drive from California to Texas. We was all going to drive these trucks down to Texas, and then we was going to come back in a rental car that the guy had for us. It was like 5 of us, so we drove down. But on the journey of driving down to Texas, stopped at a hotel, we slept. But, I was sharing a room with one of the guys, and I was reading my scriptures, the Bible. And let me tell you, man, I don't know what happened, but I woke up screaming and hollering like a little baby. Screaming and hollering. This dude had to wake me up. And let me tell you, man, when he woke me up, I saw, and this is what I was screaming and hollering for, because I saw Satan, I saw some demon, I saw something in the room where we was at, and that guy was gonna come and get me. And let me tell you, after that experience, this thing was so pure, so real, that I stopped reading the Bible. I stopped reading. I haven't read it since then. And that was over years ago. I mean, I've been in Kansas City at least 20-something years ago. I used to live in California 7 years ago before that. So, I haven't read the Bible. I haven't read the Bible for a long time since then. And that thing scared the crap out of me. And that's what I mean. So, when you're trying to do stuff and you're trying to get better, things can get worse before they get better. And sometimes, we're not strong enough to get through that stuff. Well, saying your affirmations and saying things, a lot of things will change and happen for you. So, I just want you to be aware of that, and know when you come across challenges and things like that. They must be putting some houses over here. They're putting the water lines down. But, when things like that happen and change for you, you got to be strong. You got to push through. That's my rant for today. But I was really excited about doing it 1,700 times. And also, my wife, she actually helped me make some of the affirmations. Now, see, I have them. Where's it at? Got them here in my car, in my pocket here. See, I wrote these down. I got them all different colors and stuff like that. And I wanted to put them up on top of the visor here in my car. So when I'm driving, I can say them because they'll be right there. And this way, when an Uber person gets in, they're like, oh, that's pretty positive. And then maybe they'll start saying it. I don't know. But, you know, I'm a humanitarian guy, remember? But that's my rant for today. It's AJ, your online coach, coming at you. Today is Tuesday. And I'm about ready to say my statement again. So get excited, guys. Give me your questions. Give me your answers. Give me some positive. Give me some negatives. You know, it's really a video diary for me, myself, and my kids, and whoever may like what I'm doing. But the goal is to see the transformation from saying the statement and your affirmations, and see what happens. See what happens to you. So my goal is to do this, and when something out of the ordinary shows up, I'm going to say it. So we'll see how many days I've been saying my statement and for things to change. And that's the whole goal. So when something like that changes for your life, make sure you tell me so we'll know what happened to you by you saying your statement. That's a little video testimony for other people so they can start following it too. All right, guys, this is AJ, your online coach, coming at you. Smash that like channel. Give me some likes. And if you want to see what I'm doing, you know, check the description down the bottom. I'll talk to you later. Ciao.